There's been a lot of talk about the famous controversial meeting between Jimmy Wanjigi, Kalonzo Musyoka, Ruto, and President Uhuru Kenyatta in the run-up to the 2013 general elections. Yeah, actually, the meeting was said to have taken place sometimes in 2012. Okay, at night in Kalonzo's house. Now, during a recent TV interview, Ruto denied having any knowledge about Jimi Wanjigi. And he even said on national TV that it is Jimmy Wanjigi who introduced him, or rather introduced them, Uhuru and himself, to Kalonzo Musyoka. Simple logic tells us this is a lie. Yeah, a blatant lie. Because we know that in 2012, towards the end of 2012, who was organizing the Uhuru Ruto team to take over after Kibaki left power? It was DP Ruto. Yeah, you will remember. Yeah, those of you who know the story and those of you who have followed this channel long enough, you will remember that already Kibaki had chosen a successor in Musalia Mudavadi, and everything was had been organized. In fact, even the intelligence community had already started working on it. They had already done their calculations, closed the deal. So here along comes DP Ruto, and he messed up the whole Kibaki arrangement and put pressure on Kibaki. It didn't have to be a lot of pressure because he's a very smart guy. And having chosen Uhuru was very attractive to Kibaki handlers. So it was very easy for him to get them to change. Well, not very easy, but he managed. Yeah. Now, when he was doing all this, who would have taken? How was Jimmy Wanjigi involved? Yeah. Well, Bwana Ruto needed a financier for their campaigns, and this was a well-known financier. So who would have approached who? Because it was not Jimmy Wanjigi's idea to have the Uhuru Ruto team. So who do you think approached who? Just figure out that for yourself. Actually, this is what most likely happened. Musalia was going to be president. Deputy president was going to be Kalonzo Musyoka. That was the team that Kibaki had in mind before Ruto came along. With this idea. Okay, so already they had spoken to Musalia, there had been some back and forth with Musalia, and now this other meeting was with Kalonzo in order to tell him that the team which Kibaki had put in place was no longer viable. Yeah, there's a very huge chance that what would have happened is that somebody would have suggested, fine, let's have Uhuru as president, but keep Kalonzo as his deputy, yeah? At least keep part of Kibaki's arrangement in place. And this meeting in Kalonzo's place was to tell Kalonzo that it could not work, yeah? Actually, it's logical. There's no way it would have worked because it is pure arithmetic, yeah? A Kalenjin-Kikuyu combination at that time was much, much stronger than Kikuyu-Kamba combination. Yeah, we vote trebly. A Kikuyu-Kamba combination would not have had the chance. Yeah, would not have flown at all. Yeah, so it was logical to have Uhuru Ruto rather than Uhuru Kalonzo. So I believe this meeting was to break the news to Kalonzo. Yeah, and I'm sure Kalonzo didn't take it well because I'm sure he had already made his plans. He already knew he was going to be DP. And he knew that if they made the same arrangement as they made with Ruto, that after Uhuru, it would be Kalonzo. So it was, it was already a done deal as far as it was concerned. Yeah. So obviously, even if it was you, you'd not have taken it very well. So I believe that is why that meeting ended the way Ruto described it ended. And if there was any suggestion that they'll go to jail, I'm sure Kalonzo only insinuated or suggested it. Okay. He would not have said it the way Ruto said it. That was quite ruthless. And then finally, during the same TV interview, Ruto makes a remarkable statement. He says that the meeting ended in disarray, the meeting ended with disagreement, and it was because Kalonzo said that he said to Uhuru and Ruto, now you guys are going to go to jail at the ICC, so after you finish your 10 years, I'll have finished my 10 years as president of Kenya, then I can leave the presidency to you. That's according to Ruto. That's what Kalonzo said. Now we all know Kalonzo, very diplomatic. Well, people call him the watermelon, yeah? Red, green, different color here, yeah? There's no way. That is out of character for Bwana Kalonzo whatever you say about him, that is completely out of character for him to make such a sweeping, ruthless statement. What most likely happened is that Kalonzo implied the same. Yeah? But it's good for people to talk the truth. Well, we know in this high season of political campaigns, the truth is the last thing on politicians' minds. All they worry about is their perception of the public. That is the most important thing. So if the truth gets in the way, actually the truth never gets in the way of getting the right perception out there to us, the voters, to the public. This is Chris Kumekucha. Until next time.